for the Everett Auto Parts Sport 4's round one of the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown. Ready to go. Richie Johnson and Arthur Miak, Mikey LaForte, Dan Hayes, row number 2, Justin LeDuc and Matt Payan, Crystal Murray, Tyler DeHanchik, Taylor Bowser, and Christine Cavallero round out the top 10. We're ready to go off of turn number 4. KJ looks the field over, waves the green flag, and we're underway, and Miak gets a big jump as Richie Johnson looked like he missed a shift on the start, and he loses a lot of ground at the start as they head down the backstretch.
Miak explodes through the first couple turns and leads the charge into 3 and 4 with Payan and Dan Hayes pounding at the back of Richie Johnson. They're stacked up double wide at lap 1. Miak leads.
Matt Payan trying to make it 3 wide, trying to thread the needle down the backstretch, but Hayes shuts the door down the back straightaway. Arthur Miak, Sam Misek deep in the field, already passing a few cars as he tries to work his way through, as Taylor Bowser tries to get the handles back on her row 7 after getting a little loose off of turn number 4.
Payan and Hayes battling for the 5th position. Miak still leads. Johnson behind him by a car length, with LaForte peeking at LeDuc in his rearview mirror as they head into the back straightaway. Miak, Johnston still 1 and 2. Budsnia and Bowser a little deep in their field, wheel to wheel off of 4.
Yeah, LeDuc down to the inside of LaForte, looking for that 3rd position, takes it away through turns 1 and 2. As the 14 gets sideways, the 07 nowhere to go, dives down to the infield to avoid, and the 48 of Tyler DeHanchik went for a little ride with that right rear up in the air. Let's hope that didn't disturb the handling too much on that, but the 14 of Hayes getting loose through turns 1 and 2, and the 07 of Taylor Bowser getting involved. Back underway, Tyler DeHanchik just making it back out of the pit area, and we head down into turn 1, and again, Miak with a great jump on the field as the 8 of Johnson settles into 2nd as they are stacked up double wide behind them.
LeDuc and LaForte came hot on Johnson's tail. Both had to slow up. LeDuc and LaForte double wide behind the 8 of Johnson. Murray able to round out the top 5. Payan taking a peek, but DeHanchik around in turn 4, our 2nd yellow of the evening. A little commotion going on in turn 2 between Bowser and LaForte the 3rd.
And that was after the caution had come out. The reason for the caution was the 48 of Tyler DeHanchik. Here it is. We're back underway. Miak and Johnson drag race down into turn number 1. This time Richie's able to hang tight with them as they head off at turn number 2.
And Johnson using the outside to his advantage, able to remain even with Miak into 3 and 4. LeDuc trying to get his dog into the fight. He can't quite. Miak will lead by a 1/3 of a car length into the 2nd corner.
Down off at turn number 2 and up on the outside. Richie Johnson trying to take over that lead. Miak strong on the inside as they hit turn 3. LeDuc right there behind him. Here comes Richie Johnson. 6 cars make it 8. Stacked up double wide at the front of the field. And that time Johnson sets the pace by 0.005 of a second. LeDuc takes a look down to the inside, settles it in back behind.
And Murray wanted to peek inside as well, but she couldn't because LeDuc had to hold up. LaForte trying to get even with Murray on the outside. He settles in for the 5th position. Payan in it as well. A little bit of a 6-car breakaway between Misek and 7th and the rest of the field.
Down it's a 3 and 4. Johnson slides back just about a 1/2 a car length as they come off the corner. Miak sets the pace. LeDuc right there in 3rd looking for an opening, but Miak is not giving him any room down on the inside. They come down the back straightaway, still wheel to wheel at the top of the field. Miak with a 1/2 a car length advantage off at turn 4.
1/2 a car length, make it a full car length as they cross the start-finish line. 10 laps on the board, 20 more to go. LeDuc all over the back bumper of Miak. Johnson trying to peek to the outside. They both have to cross it in trouble for Miak. LaForte, Murray as well. We say green for the moment. Johnson will take the lead amidst the chaos. And we are going to roll green with Johnson, your new leader, 11.5 laps completed.
Down the back straightaway, and Richie Johnson is our new leader after the contact. LeDuc and Miak running side by side as they come across the stripe. The 38 of Crystal Murray hard on the brakes when everything happened in front of her. And look who's up inside the top 5. The 30 of Misek has worked himself up through the field, and he is challenging the top 4.
Johnson with a stateable lead As he rounds the second corner, Miak now half a car length behind Leduc. Murray, Misek, your top five. Miak taking a peek to the inside. Leduc able to shut the door, pull away on the outside at lap 14.
Crystal Murray knocking on the door, trying to get by the two cars racing side by side in front of her. And Richie Johnson has gotten away from the field as they head down the back straightaway. She peaks 3 wide, settles it back behind. We've hit the halfway, 15 down, 15 to go. Johnson, Leduc up to second now by a half a car length over Miak.
Murray still trying to keep her fight alive. She settles in for fourth with Misek getting the better of Payan for the fifth position. Johnson really breaking away by about 8 car lengths. Miak behind Leduc and Murray, your top four.
Battle off the corner they come, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth under a blanket as Crystal Murray takes a peek to the outside, but as she does that, Miak slides up, blocks the run, and trouble for the 38 of Murray as she bounces off the wall as third, Sam Misek fourth, Matt Payan fifth, Sam Matera sixth. Those are your first 3 rows. We're back underway, and the good, comfortable lead that Richie Johnson had is gone bye-bye, and here comes Leduc up on the outside, trying to work his way up to the top of the field.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Keep an eye on Misek on the outside. Miak as well. They are even as they cross the start-finish. 17 laps on the board, but Johnson able to maintain his lead by about half a car length. A miss for Sam Matera as she slides up the racetrack.
Yeah, problems on Frankenstein as she gets into a little bit of mechanical trouble down the backstretch and heads pit side. Up front, 5 cars battling for that top spot as they head down the back straightaway. And Richie Johnson still trying to hold off. Justin Leduc up on the outside as they come off of turn number 4. Johnson with a car length as Leduc settles in with a crossover move down into 1.
And that worked beautifully, but can't grasp Johnson's lead. Top 5 nose to tail for the moment. Misek takes a peek to the inside, backs off. Payan runs up on the outside of Miak, can't quite get even with him. Leduc trying to cross over once more, doesn't have the angle. Johnson keeps the lead. We've got 10 laps to go.
Leduc back down on the inside as they head down into 3 and 4. Side by side, down up at the top of the field as Miak gets up a little bit more, and Matt Payan takes the brunt of that one and comes to a halt off of turn number 4. That's going to bring out the caution with 9 laps remaining. Just Tyler DeHanchik up inside the top 5 after his misfortune, and we're back underway as they head down into 1, and Misek all of a sudden to the outside, 3 wide up top, trying to get back towards the top of the field. Matt Payan trying to follow him through up on the outside.
Off of 4 they come. Leduc maintains the lead. Misek trying to squeeze his way in, will stay at the second position. Black flag being shown to a vehicle.
I believe that's the 11
yes.
of Miak. And it looks like he's going to be heading pit side after the black flag. Up front, Justin Leduc sets the pace. Sam Misek down on the inside, looking for second, down into turn number 2. They go side by side down the back straightaway for that number 2 spot. Taylor Bowser sits fourth, and here comes Payan up inside the top 5.
Leduc, though, with a 6-car advantage on Misek and Richie Johnson with 6 laps left to go. Misek trying to drift to the outside. Johnson takes a peek to the inside, is able to remain even. In trouble for LaValle, and Doobie spinning to avoid. We are under yellow for the 4th time.
So Henry LaValle spinning down the back straightaway, and Kane Doobie hard on the brakes to avoid, and was able to not make contact there.
Justin Leduc will be the pole sitter once we get back on the green. Misek in second, Richie Johnson. Third, Taylor Bowser, who we've talked about it all season and pretty much all of last season as well, is unbelievably close to picking up her first win in a Sport 4.
Lap 24 up on the board, and Matt Pion.
Round number 1 of the Everett's Auto Parts Triple Crown in the Everett's Auto Parts Sport 4s. And here we go.
Up on the throttle they come, and Misek, like a rocket up on the outside, takes over the top spot momentarily. Here comes Leduc back down to the inside as they drag race down into 3. Misek with the advantage. Leduc hard deep down to the inside, evens it up off of 4.
Off of 4, Leduc will take a lead by a third of the car length, but Misek saying not so fast. Able to maintain equality for a minute with Johnson getting a run on the inside. Pion trying to play ding-dong on the back end of Misek, not going to have the room. Johnson pulls away for a second. 4 laps to go.
Pion right there taking a look to the inside of Misek as he tries to hang on. Backslides just a little bit, trying to stay on the podium. 3 laps to go. This time when they come off of turn number 4, it is Leduc setting the pace. Johnson up for second. Third now is the 0 of Pion back up on the podium as they come down the back straightaway.
Into 3 and 4 they go. They will be greeted by KJ's Twin Sticks. 2 laps to go. Leduc will lead the pack. Johnson, Pion, Misek go 2, 3, 4. Pion able to maintain third on the outside. Now gets a run on Johnson, just about a car length behind. Leduc leads the charge. White flag in the air.
Off the corner they come, and Pion trying to slide up on Johnson, gets a little bit loose heading down into turn 1. Misek takes a peek down to the inside into 3 and 4 for the final time. Justin Leduc leads the charge. The battle is for third. Off the corner they come, and Leduc picks up the win. Richie Johnson finishing second. Matt Pion will finish third with Sam Misek fourth. And rounding out the top 5 is Taylor Bowser. Good run back up through the field. 6th place is Tyler DeHanchik.
Are coming off. First time in 2024 Victory Lane, it's Justin Leduc. Justin, congratulations. Starting to become a little familiar for you, Victory Lane. This thing was fast.
Yeah, thank you. I'm getting the car together. I had a rough season, but it's going great. I had a fun long race. That was a long race, but it was a good one.
It's still early, you know, summertime, knocking on the door. Like we were talking with David Bernier earlier, you're getting hot at the right time, which has got to go into it to keep this consistency.
Yeah, consistency is key if you want to get up to, the top.
I know there's a lot of work and a lot of people that go into this car that you want to thank.
Yeah, I especially want to thank my girlfriend Brianna, my dad for coming out, Zach Alley, Gary, and Brett for finishing the car, and everyone coming out to watch the race.
Justin Leduc in Victory Lane for the first time, 2020. 6 or 7 of you at one time would just break away from the other 11. You were in there constantly, just couldn't get it over the edge.
Yeah, once we got out front in the beginning, the car felt good, but then we had all those cautions and everyone caught back up, and it was just kind of a big old cluster of cars, little pre-show for the thrill show next weekend, it looked like out there, but I hope everyone's all right and get their cars back out here for the next race.
And there's a lot of people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank my girlfriend, my family, my friends, Maddie Tire, Down Home Fence, J Corp Unlimited Excavation, Moonlit Roots, Lynch & Combine Insurance, Abstract Welding, Andrews Family Automotive, It's a Lashless Life, and Cornwell Tools by Alex Indek and Andy Walker.
Richie, congratulations. Another podium finishes. Another one. What's been the biggest difference between last year and the year before as opposed to this year?
We found a lot of problems with the car, and we finally got them worked out. So now we get the finishes we deserve, and we've been running good races and been staying consistent.
You started hot. A couple things happened, but really great run to get back up to the top of the field. What's going through your process and your strategy when you fall behind and like that?
Well, when I was stopped there on top of the track, I thought it was over. But once I pitted, my dad and Mike Brightman, everybody up there, they gave me a hand to get back out here. I appreciate it, and it was just come through the field as fast as I can.
Mike, your dad, who else would you like to thank?
Kevin, Kenzie, I know John was up there helping me change the tire, and just everybody's given me a helping hand throughout the years. Outdoor Living, Barrett's Towing, Warren Tire, DG Custom Graphics, and everybody's helped me out.
Matt Pion in for third once